just want you to know that no doesn't mean no forever. Sometimes it means no, not now, or I don't know enough.
I hate that so much because sometimes people do mean no forever. Hello you guys, my name is Caitlin. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to show you why people in MLMs don't take no for an answer and some of the things that they are taught. I joined a Facebook group called Rock Your Network Marketing Business with Sarah Robbins, and I have screenshotted the post that she shared, and the picture with the post says what someone really means when they say no to your offer. And it's essentially to not take no for an answer. So I'm gonna read to you this post. Please note that everything that I'm saying is my own opinion, and this is not attacking anyone. Please don't go join this Facebook group, and let's get right into it. So it says, do you find yourself taking the word no personally? As if they are rejecting you? No can mean two different things. Number one, not now. This means that they might not know that they need your offer, such as your business or your products, at their current stage of life. But that doesn't mean no forever. You never know when their timing will change. For instance, my sister said no to me for 10 years until her timing changed. Number two, I don't know enough. Sometimes your prospect will say no, but really what they're meaning is that they don't know enough to make an informed decision. If it's an MLM, that's all I need to know personally. Oh, here's what to do when someone says no. Say, no problem, I'd love to put you on my VIP list with your permission and keep you updated with any new changes that might interest you. And then remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. Here's the thing, sometimes people will be like, yeah, sure, just because they want to be nice. But like, most people probably don't want to be updated. And I'm sure these people share their whole lives on social media, so the moment anything changes, like, they share everything. And so it's like they don't need to be updated via email or whatever it is. I feel like that's unnecessary, but they want to keep people informed, right? Hoping that they'll change their mind. Okay, so this says, like my sister, you never know when someone's timing changes. Winky face. And then it says, here is the full podcast episode to learn how to no longer be crushed by objections and instead crush the close, with a link to a podcast. And then it says, drop the boom emoji if this helped you today. So I have this podcast episode pulled up. It is 8 minutes long, and we're going to review it. I have not listened to it at all, so this is a raw reaction, I guess, because I have not listened to it. Before we continue, I just want to say, like, this is not uncommon to be taught in MLMs. Like, when I was in Advocare 2014, it's like, oh, no means not right now. They might change their mind. Bug them forever. And I know, like, with Beachbody, if you watched my blocking and getting blocked by MLM reps, like, if you watched that video, that first rep wouldn't take no for an answer. And I was trying to be nice. I was, like, dipping my toe in the anti-MLM community and stuff, but, like, this rep would not take no for an answer. And it just made me really mad, and I could have handled it better. I realize that now. I've grown a lot since then, but it's just so frustrating. And it's like, usually it's not personal. Like, I'm sure this lady who posted this, like, she might be a good person, but I don't know her. This is not about her. You know, if you join an MLM, you have to understand that it probably isn't even about you, but people don't want to join your scam. And if people don't join someone, then that means they might leave sooner, versus if they have success and they're like, oh, I might actually be able to achieve the impossible, because it's not actually achievable for 99% of people, but they have this hope, and because people have joined them and are supporting them, they think that it's possible. But if no one joins you, eventually, hopefully, you're gonna quit and get out and then maybe see the light. So I'm gonna get this podcast ready to go. We're gonna jump right into it. So I now have this podcast pulled up. It's actually a video, which I was not expecting, and it is almost 9 minutes long, and we're just gonna get right into it.
Are you a network marketer who wants to crush the close without getting crushed by the weight of objections? bringing more people to your funnel, through your funnel, and into your business. If that is you today, will you shout out below? We want to hear from you guys today. And if that's you, by the way, you are in the right place today. In today's prospecting pop-up, our training in under 10 minutes, we're going to be talking about how to crush the close by conquering the most common objections. Hi, everybody. I am Sarah Robbins. And together with our team, we do over $1 billion in sales every year. And I share my best practices and my best-selling book, Rock Your Network Marketing Business. I am also a coach inside.
Okay, don't text this phone number on the screen. Leave her alone. Don't join her free prospecting guide, please.
The network marketing industry. So if you are craving coaching, community, accountability, you want to go next level in your business, you definitely want to join us out. Drop the word coach. I'll give you an invitation to your.
So essentially, she's a network marketing coach. Cool.
Your inbox, or you can check us out now at the networkmarketinginnercircle.com. And by the way, we love to start with free stuff. If you'd like to grab our free prospecting guide, which is tips and scripts to help you to get more customers and sales lead, drop the word guide, or you can text the number on the screen, or head over right now to prospectingguide.com. On today's prospecting pop-up, our training in under 10 minutes, we're going to be talking about how to crush the close by conquering the most common objections. This week in the Network Marketing Inner Circle, our coaching program, we talked about overcoming objections to help you to close more sales. Again, you can rock the replay. You can snag the replay by dropping the word coach below, and we'll send you an invitation to your inbox. But today I want to talk to you about the mindset and really the skill set of overcoming objections so you can overcome them to really close more people into your business. If that excites you, by the way, make sure you drop your favorite emoji below. We're going to address the mindset. We're going to address the skill set so we can get people unstuck, off the fence, and into your business. All right, so first let's talk the mindset stuff. How many of you have heard objections and maybe it's messed with your mind a little bit? You're like, oh shoot, they ghosted me, right? They entered the witness protection program. First and foremost, let me just say this. Your business is your priority. It's not theirs. So I always love to assume the best of people. How many of you guys, like, you've answered that text message in your mind, right? And then you realize like 3 weeks later, oh shoot, I did not respond. The same is true with just people in general. They get busy. So always assume the best. Sometimes they'll just say, hey, I can see that you've been busy, wanted to revisit this, see if you're still interested. If not, I'm going to put you on my follow-up list, which we're going to talk a little bit about today.
No one wants to be on your follow-up list if they say no. And I feel like it can be disheartening if everyone tells you no. No one wants to join your thing and is like, hey, this could be a scam. Like, I think that's a red flag if many people are like, no, I'm not interested in what you're doing. I don't think it's right. I think it's a scam. And I also think a lot of times people are not fully honest. They'll just say, oh, no, thank you, not right now. And then they'll allow them, the rep, to put them on the follow-up list because they don't want to be mean. But like, these people won't leave you alone until you flat out say, do not talk to me about this, you know? So that kind of sucks.
So first and foremost, the mindset stuff. I just want you to know that no doesn't mean no forever. Sometimes it means no, not now, or I don't know enough.
I hate that so much because sometimes people do mean no forever. Like, some people, me, I'm not interested in joining a scam and joining a pyramid scheme. And this is all in my opinion, but that's what these things are, because 99% of people make no money or lose money. So for this MLM coach to be telling people, oh, it just means not right now, bug them forever. Eventually they're going to get tired of saying no, and eventually they're going to join, which isn't true. I mean, maybe it might work 1% of the time, but like, it's infuriating. But this is like why reps will follow up with people till the end of all time.
I taught our students inside of the inner circle this week how to overcome and really uncover hidden objections. But the thing is, Sales 101 says it takes the average of 7 exposures for somebody to say yes.
But this is not just sales. If this was just sales, if MLMs were seriously just sale, like direct selling, like that would be cool. That would be great. You would be rewarded for your own efforts and for your own sales, and that's it. The problem is the recruitment. So it's not only sales, you're also selling an unrealistic and unachievable and unattainable dream. Essentially, that you're selling a lifestyle that doesn't really exist for 99% of people. Ah, man.
Now let me see who is listening to me today. This is the teacher in me. How many exposures does it take? Drop it in the chat below. How many exposures does it take for the person to, on average, say yes? Okay, so here's the thing. It's not personal rejection. It's just personal preference. I share this story in my book. I want you to think about.
You know, I agree. I personally prefer to not join an MLM.
Being a waiter or waitress pouring a cup of coffee, right? Some people say yes, some people say no to the coffee. When people say no, the waitress doesn't stop pouring and start crying. What does she do? She starts offering the coffee to others, right? So it is your job to.
Yeah, she's doing her job, which is pouring coffee. She's not in an MLM trying to recruit people and sell a product that is from an MLM.
To share, it is their job to decide. It's your job to share, it's their job to decide. Before we get to the skill set stuff, words that work, I just want to share with you a quick story. My sister, my youngest sister, saw the success of my business, billion-dollar sales team that we built in just 5 years, saw the success of my mother's team, and she still said no for 10 years. So what did I do?
I don't know anything about this lady. I don't know what MLM or multiple MLMs she has been in. I don't know that information. I kind of wish I did, but it doesn't really matter.
I created a referral rewards program. She was a teacher. I said, Emily, I'll give you $50 for every referral who joins me in the business. Okay? You could do a portion of your cash bonus as a finder's fee, free product, your discount on a product. Again, if people refer people on who say yes, right? Well, that turned out to be the best investment that I ever spent, because as she was sharing with others, a lady who was also named Emily went to her gym. She was a nurse, decided to say yes to the business.
So she bribed her sister who wasn't interested, like, hey, yo, I'll pay you if you have people join me. That's interesting. But it's like, bro, her sister wasn't interested, and yet you wouldn't stop. These people are relentless, and it's not necessarily a good thing, because most people don't make money, no matter how relentless, no matter how hard that they work. They're just spending more money than they're making, and I hate that for them.
Ended up being one of the top leaders on my team. That was the best $50 I ever spent. Now, fast forward today, Emily eventually ended up joining the business and being one of the top leaders too. But how many of you know it's far more fun when you could go fast, right? She could have invited Emily on her team as well. But here's the thing. Oftentimes we hit a prospecting wall. Somebody says no and whoop, we're out. We enter the witness protection program. That is why I equip my team. And by the way, we built one of the fastest in the industry with our system, the multiply method. I teach them, it's not if they hear no, it's when they hear no, how to respond. So let's dive into the skill set piece. Are you guys ready? Do you want to know what to do when you hear the no that will actually lead you to referrals and eventually somebody joining you in the business? This is why you never want to take people off your list. I train new distributors when they hear no, not if they hear no. No is normal.
Right, everyone in an MLM will hear no at some point in time. I mean, I guess it is good to prepare them for the realistic expectation that they're gonna hear no.
To respond with 2 words and then a phrase. When somebody says no, we say no problem. I'd love to put you on my VIP list for exclusive offers and events. Again, when someone says no, we say no problem. I'd love to put you on my VIP list for exclusive offers and events. So here's the thing. That gives you permission to follow up. Remember, Sales 101, as I said earlier, takes an average of 7 exposures. So now every month when I have an event, I can say, hey, I'm reaching out to my VIPs. I wanted to personally invite you. Or if there's a special, I can say, I'm reaching out to my VIPs. Earlier you expressed interest in the business, or earlier you expressed interest in the product. Would you like to try, buy, or learn more? Whatever the case may be. Remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up.
Essentially bug someone a million times. Eventually they're going to get tired of it and maybe might consider joining you.
Now, if you're curious on our 3-step simple system for follow-up and closing, or how I crush very specific objections, we talked about the most common and how to crush them, make sure you join us for the Summer of Sales series. Drop the word coach and I'll send an invitation right to your inbox where we combine both social media strategy and my network marketing system, the Multiply method, to help you to build the sales team of your dream. Our series right now is the Summer of Sales, which is all about helping you to make more sales and develop.
Okay, I really don't want to listen to the rest of her pitch of her coaching programs. Did anyone learn anything watching this? Because I didn't. I take that back. I did. I learned why people refuse to leave other people alone. People in these companies just won't take no for an answer because they're taught stuff like this. And it's like, oh, no problem. I'd love to, invite you to my Facebook group, invite you to my VIP, blah, blah, blah. Like, I want to keep you updated in case you change your mind at any second. And the moment you change your mind, I am here. I'm ready to sign you up right this second because I make money off of you and the work that you do. These things are really frustrating. And when you tell people to expect people to say no, like when you're training reps and you tell them, okay, people are gonna say no, that doesn't matter, like someone will say yes, don't give up, keep pushing, keep doing it, keep working, because the work that this person is doing, these people under you, their work is making you money, so you don't want them to quit no matter how much they're not profiting. You're profiting off of them, so it doesn't matter to you. The people under you are benefiting you so much that you're like, oh, let me be the best leader I can be, and basically brainwash them into staying by telling them, oh, no means not right now, here's what you do, it's gonna be okay, like, don't take it personal. And I mean, yeah, that's great. Don't take someone saying no as a personal attack, but also, why are they saying no? Because they think it's a scam. And maybe you should consider that instead of labeling anyone that says no as just like an unsupportive hater. Because that isn't always the case, especially when well-meaning people are like, hey, like, you should really like think about this. I don't think it's a good idea. Like, I care about you. I don't want you to get involved in something like this. But these leaders in these companies will be like, oh, they're just an unsupportive hater, as I said. And then it's like, oh, well, just cut them out of your life. You don't need that negativity. We need you to be surrounded by positive people all the time. Now go do more personal development and it's gonna be okay, just stay. And I think that's why a lot of anti-MLM creators label these things as cults. Now, I don't know a lot about cults, and I'm not gonna go that far, but like, I understand why they do that, and I'm not saying I agree or disagree, but it's like they want, like, these top reps want you to stay, want you to be brainwashed, want you to never leave because you leaving will impact their paycheck. So in a real job, you have to be brainwashed in order to stay, you know? Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Thanks for listening to my thoughts and my opinions. That's all this was. I'm not attacking this person. Don't go hate on this person. Don't contact them or text them or whatever. Please leave them alone. This is not bullying or harassment. This is just me entertaining you and educating you on some of the tactics that these MLM coaches use. So with that, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Okay, bye!